Have you ever wondered what happens inside ChatGPT when you type a question? Maybe you ask, write me a Python program, or explain quantum physics like I am five. And within seconds, ChatGPT produces an answer that feels almost like a person sitting on the other side. But here is the surprising part. ChatGPT doesn't actually understand language the way humans do. It doesn't think, it doesn't reason like a person. So, how does it work? Today, I will take you inside ChatGPT and explain what happens from the moment you type a prompt to the moment an answer appears on your screen. By the end of this video, you will understand the core ideas behind modern AI without needing a PhD in machine learning. Let's get started. Imagine you are testing a friend and they send peanut butter and what word comes to your mind? Probably jelly. Why? Because you have seen those words together thousands of times. Now imagine doing this prediction not for one word, but for every word in every sentence. That's essentially what ChatGPT does. At its core, ChatGPT is a prediction machine. Its job is to predict. For example, the capital of France is, the next word is like Paris. Then it predicts the next word after that, and then the next word, and the next word, one word at a time. What looks like a release is actually millions of sophisticated predictions happening incredibly fast. Now, you might ask, hey, curious architect, how does ChatGPT know so much? The answer is training. Before ChatGPT can answer questions, it spends months learning patterns from numerous amounts of text. Think about books, articles, websites, documentation, educational content, public information. The AI needs a massive amount of text that learns the relationship between words, concepts, and ideas. For example, it learns that doctor works in hospitals. Python is a programming language. Earth orbits the sun. It, it isn't memorizing everything. Instead, it's learning patterns. A useful analogy is learning a language. When a child learns English, they don't memorize every sentence they ever heard. They learn patterns and rules. Similarly, ChatGPT learns statistical patterns across language. Here is something most people don't know. ChatGPT doesn't actually see words the way person do. Instead, it breaks text into pieces called tokens. For example, the sentence, artificial intelligence is amazing, might be split into tokens like artificial intelligence is amazing, or sometimes even smaller pieces. To ChatGPT, everything becomes tokens. Words become tokens, numbers become tokens, code become tokens, even emojis become tokens. Think of tokens as a Lego bricks of language. Every conversation is simply a sequence of these tiny building blocks. Now let's talk about a breakthrough that changed AI forever. The technology behind ChatGPT is called transformer. The key innovation is something called attention. Imagine you are reading this sentence. The cat climbed the tree because it was scared. What does it refer to? The cat. Humans, person figure this out naturally. Transformers do something similar using attention. Attention allows the model to look at important words in a sequence and understand how they relate to each other. Instead of reading one word at a time, the model looks at the entire context. This helps ChatGPT to understand questions, follow instructions, write coherent paragraphs, generate code, summarize documents. In simple terms, attention helps the AI focus on what matters. And that's one of the biggest reasons modern AI feels so amazing and so powerful. Let's walk through the entire process. Suppose you type, what is an AI agent? Here is what happens. Your prompt arrives, converts into tokens. Tokens pass through the massive neural networks containing billions of parameters. These parameters represent patterns learned during the training. Think of them as a model learned knowledge. Predict the next token. The AI calculates possibilities or probabilities like hand 35%, AI 25%, imagine 15%. This process repeats again and again and again, even hundreds, thousands of times per second. That's the reason you will see the chat GPT feels so instant. This is where things get interesting. Many people think ChatGPT truly understands everything. The reality is more complicated. ChatGPT is incredibly good at recognizing patterns, but that doesn't necessarily mean it understands the word exactly as persons do. For example, a person learns through experience, emotions, physical interactions, observability. ChatGPT learns through the text patterns. That's why it can sometimes sound confident while being wrong. This phenomena is called hallucination. The AI generates an answer that sounds correct but isn't, because its goal is to predict likely text, not guarantee truth. So let's recap. ChatGPT works by breaking text into tokens, processing them through the transformer neural networks, using attention to understand the context, predicting the next token repeatedly, generating response one piece at a time. What feels like a magic is actually a mathematical, statistics, and massive computation working together. And this technology is becoming the foundation for AI agents, co-pilots, autonomous systems, and the next generation of software. If you enjoy the explanation, subscribe, because in the next video we'll go even deeper and understand fascinating questions.